Hello everybody, welcome back to Pursuit. My name is Josue Peralta. I am here today without my sister Abby. I just dropped her off. We went to a wedding today, and that is the reason why we don't have a regular episode. But I thought I'd take the time for us to spend a little bit of time together and just talk a little bit about the podcast, about what's going on in my life a little bit, and what's going on to happen a little bit further on, just so we're all aware and we're all filled in. Like I just mentioned, one of the reasons why we don't have an episode today is because we were honored enough to be invited to one of my good friends' wedding. I didn't ask for her permission to talk about her, so we'll just call her Rapunzel. And Rapunzel had a wonderful wedding yesterday. We had a wonderful time. She looked beautiful. The guy looked handsome. And Abby and I actually enjoyed watching him. He's so passionate. He is so in love. And we're in love with the couple. And we're very thankful that they got together. I love to see people happy. And I've never seen either of them so happy. So we were just so glad that we were able to spend some time with them, with their family, and with their other friends as well. So congratulations to the wonderful couple. We wish you nothing but the best, and I look forward to seeing what a successful, wonderful Christian Adventist marriage looks like. So again, kudos to you guys. For those of you who are avid listeners, you know that this season we are talking about when things go wrong. In the first season, we talked about preparing yourself for dating. The second season, we talked about entering the dating space with a level head. The third season, we talked about dating in your late 20s or early 30s. And in this season, we talk about when things just take a really, really left turn, when things go wrong. I started the season talking off about my breakup and how I was going through that and the hurt, and then how everything else in my life seemed to be falling apart, etc., etc. So we decided to just kind of be open and just be honest about what I was going through. And we decided to really just focus on the fact that there is a lot of things that go wrong for if you're a Christian or if you're not a Christian young adult, that we figured, now that I'm going through it, let's talk about it now because I have something to say about it now. So we're very thankful that you guys have been able to tune in with us to this point. And we're thankful because we've been getting some good feedback about how it's been helping some people. A couple of months ago, we've got a couple more messages saying, hey, that was great that you talked about when things just seem to go wrong and just go completely to hell. Then, I guess he was going through it too. And even last night, I got a message on how a gentleman resonated with the episode we did on Our Parents' Marriage Failed, Will Mine? And that was really good to hear that they were able to resonate and that they were able to find themselves and be able to, I guess, glean some new insights and feel seen and heard. And honestly, it's more of an honor than anything to be able to play even the smallest role in that. In this season, we have 3 more episodes left. The first one will be on what happens when you're the reason that things fell apart. Like I mentioned before, in the beginning of the season, I talked about the relationships and how things fell apart for me. But this time I want to look at it from the other perspective on what happens if I would have been the guilty party. What would that have looked like? And what would I have done to, let's say, redeem myself? Or what does that look like from an outsider's perspective? So I'm excited to have Esmeralda's insight on that. The other episode is messing up, trying to date too soon. I'll have a little bit of thoughts on that. And lastly, we're going to close out the topic of when things go wrong with our final episode of the season of why we should still show up. Life is really hard, and I was able to experience that firsthand, punched to the face multiple times, but by God's grace, I was able to find him and find myself on my knees where he was able to lift me back up again. And why we should still show up, it's because God's there to help us all the time. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in our final episode of this season. And again, all of that starts back up next Monday. And in addition to wrapping up season 4, we've already begun planning and production on season 5. I want to tackle things that nobody talks about. And I'll give you some examples. This is just off the top of my head that I've written down. We're still looking for ideas. So if you have one, please let me know. But here's just some things that I have in mind. Number 1, what about dating when your family doesn't improve? What about porn's impact on dating and expectations? What about emotional affairs and micro-cheating? What does that look like? Or navigating attraction when you're already committed to somebody else? Or, for example, dating somebody with mental health struggles. What does that look like? Is that on the table? Is that off the table? Things to keep in mind. And then the last thing thing I've written down is, what about dating somebody with significantly less education or significantly less money than you? What does that look like? Just some thoughts in my head that I thought that we could discuss about things that nobody talks about. If you have a suggestion or a topic for the theme, things that nobody talks about, and you'd want us to cover it, please send it over. Just shoot me a DM and we'll be sure to consider it and see if we should include it in the next season. In the meantime, we are looking to put together a Q&A episode going back to all 4 seasons now. If there's anything that you've had a question on that we didn't tackle, is there something that we did touch on but didn't go deep enough that you had a question on? Or if Abby, Michael, or I had a take that you disagreed with, or if there's something that we missed, please shoot me a DM on any of my social media channels or shoot me a text, and we'll be sure to answer it as best as we can. To add a little bit of honey to the pot, anybody who submits a question will be entered into a drawing to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So please send over all of your questions, and who knows, maybe as a cherry on top, you're the one who gets the gift card. After we answer all of those questions in the Q&A episodes and we announce a winner, we will be taking a summer break. It's been awesome to put out all these episodes and not have any break. Usually, if you look back, we usually stopped at 12 episodes, but we've been wanting to switch it up a little bit and kind of just go nonstop. But the truth is, I'm not going to lie to you, I am just dead tired at this point. Some of you know that I've been in charge of planning Madison's Juneteenth this year, and it's been a blast, and it's been fun and really challenging, actually, to put that all together. And the celebration is coming up this Saturday, actually. If you're in the area, you can go to Penn Park on Saturday, June 20th, and see the celebration and take part and enjoy. But that has been taking up a ton of my time. I hardly sleep these days, but even then, I've been wanting to get these episodes out every Monday, nonstop, as a thank you for having been faithful and staying with us. But with that said, I'm already in burnout, and I can feel myself wearing thinner and thinner and thinner, and I want to make sure I bring you guys the best episodes, and that I'm in the right mindset, and that we can have a really good time, all of us together here, talking about dating and relationships. It's time for me to just take a little bit of a break. And for me, that means going back to traveling. That really reinvigorates me. I'm going to travel just a little bit again this year. I'm going to explore a little bit more of Wisconsin and a little bit more of the Midwest. I'm going to get on the water. As you all know, I enjoy sailing. And as soon as Juneteenth is over, and I love Juneteenth, but as soon as it's over, I am going to go and I'm going to hop on a sailboat and I'm going to just have the time of my life, because I really, really need that. And once I'm back on land, I'm probably going to hop by the pool, just spend some time out there, probably going to eat a ton of ice cream, try new restaurants, and I don't know. But number 2 on my to-do list, apart from just resting, is to get my health back on track. I've kind of lost track of that, and I'm not proud of it. But now that I get this opportunity to just spend some time in R&R, I'm trying to not just hit the gym, but hit some trails, and really just enjoy nature, spend more time outside. I'm sick and tired of being inside. But although I will anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm really excited to do that. I say it's number 2 because number 1 on that list is I've been wanting to do a video project for years at this point, and now I'm going to give myself the opportunity to go for it. It's hard. I've never done anything like it, but it's extremely rewarding. I'm going to fail a lot, and this is going to be my summer of failure. I mentioned before on the podcast that last summer, 2025, was the worst summer of my life, and I want this summer, 2026, to also be the worst summer of my life. And I don't know, maybe I guess that's a misnomer, misrepresentation, but I know that I'm going to fail, and I'm okay with failing, but what I am not okay with anymore is not trying. So if you want to keep up on that project, you can follow me on my social media at It's Attractive, and you can see all of my failures and victories there. But yeah, I've been wanting to get this video project off the ground. I have some help, which I'm excited to be able to do a lot of things with her. She's really great at what she does, and she's going to be helping me a ton, going to be traveling with me some places. But it's just going to be nice to be able to try something new, rest up a little bit, and yeah, and fail. This is going to be the summer of George, or the summer of Josue, where I try new things and I see what I'm made of. Not just professionally in terms of like video projects, not just physically in terms of getting my health back on track, but spiritually and any other way possible as well. It's been a heck of a roller coaster from the start of the season. You could tell I was depressed. I was very sad. I was in a really bad place. to now, where I'm hopeful, I'm excited, and I'm yearning to try new things. And I'm very thankful to God that I've been able to get here. It's very hard. It's not easy. And that's why I did this season, to be able to express and be able to showcase that, when even for me, who's had a lot of things go really, really right in his life, when things can also go really, really wrong. And I wanted to share that with you to let you know that you're not alone. You really aren't. I'm excited to see what not just the rest of this summer looks like, but going into the fall and the kind of man I become. So I'm really excited about it. And so again, we return to regular programming next week with the final 3 episodes of the season. And then after that, we have 1 or 2 of the Q&A episodes, after which we'll be taking a hiatus, a summer break, a sabbatical, and just rest, relax, and see what's up. This just comes to mind, and maybe I shouldn't do it, but I am going to be spending a lot more time with friends, and a lot of my friends are also single. So I am thinking of starting up again the Why Are You Single series. It won't be as regular, and the production quality, won't be as high. But if I'm going to be with friends, I might as well chat them up a little bit and ask them why they're single. So be on the lookout for that if I have the energy and the time to edit for something like that. I'm excited to see what they say. And so maybe that happens. I don't know. Maybe I should just take it off completely. Who knows? But I'm a workaholic. Maybe that's something I need to work on too. We shall see. But anyway, I won't keep you any longer. As you can tell, my voice is already failing me. I really need to get some sleep at this point. Anyway, I will see you all next Monday. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all again. Take care. Thank you for having spent time with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, and in the comments, let us know what you liked about it. Be sure to share this with a friend, and as always, we'll see you all next time.